surrounding you during the holidays and looking for a fun craft idea that they can do on their own, here's a little tree, and we're going to use this as our example of what our tree is going to look like. So we're starting with something for the trunk. You can make it as big as you want, as small as you want. Then we cut out our hand. Well, you trace it with your pencil first. You put it on the paper. You trace around your hand with a pencil. You cut it out. And then you are going to use this as the branches for your tree. So I'm going to take some glue and I'm going to put it just on the back a little bit. You don't need very much, just enough to make it stay. And we're going to put one sort of on this side, and then I've cut out another one. So I'm going to cut this one, sorry, not cut this one, glue this one sort of on the other side over here so that they kind of overlap. And then we're going to take another wit over to here. So that looks like I need to have my glue a little bit lower on this one. If you want, you can have the tree shape in behind, and that will kind of give you an idea of what you're making. And then we're going to add, this one I only put 3 fingers on, and I've curled it to make it look 3-dimensional. So I'll show you how we're going to do that. So to make it look like as if it's standing up, you take your pencil and you tightly curl your piece of paper that's your finger like that. You want to see that again? You wrap it around and you squeeze as you roll it. You don't have to roll it very far. Here you do it again. You squeeze it as you roll it, and it looks like as if the branches are 3-dimensional. Now you can make it so that they just curl a little bit the same way as I'm doing, or you can make it curl quite a ways up the tree. And this takes a lot of patience, but it looks so cool. And then you can finish the bottom part there so that it also has curly branches around the bottom. And then how do you decorate it? Well, I took some tissue paper, you know, the stuff that you get in your packages, and I simply cut it into squares like this. Now, I found that this piece had a hole in it. You know what? That's okay. It doesn't matter. You can use the pieces that are torn for this craft, and it's a really good one. You just take it and you crunch them up. And even young children can do this project. Then you put it wherever you'd like on your tree and press it in there, and ta-da, you have a decoration. Just scrunch it small. You can use lots of different colors. You can use lots of different sizes for your decoration. You can put them on wherever. So I have some tissue paper in various colors, and I found some gold as well. So I'm going to scrunch them up because they will look just like as if they are lights on a tree. And we're going to glue them on. I'm not going to do the big one just yet. I'll show you what we're going to do with the big one. Doesn't that look cool? So I will keep on going on this, but I wanted to show you this with a bigger one. Every Christmas tree needs a star. So if you just scrunch your corners so that it's kind of pointy at the top, kind of make an arm out here on this side of your tree, kind of make another one on this side of your tree, this one down here, and this one over here. All you need are 5 points on your star, and you just squish it together, and then you take it and you glue it to the top of your tree. press it lightly. Isn't that cute? So I'm going to finish making this up and curling all these. And of course, you can have this as a group project where you have lots of children making hands for your tree and make it as big as your wall. Just keep on adding on and tucking them underneath the branches here. Have fun being creative with the kids. Thanks for watching.